Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Valerie, and me and my colleagues Michelle and Rosandra will tell you today about the most wonderful and magical place in the world, Disneyland, and how they work. We'll tell you about their magic tricks and how do they keep consumers interested at all ages and stay on the top of most valuable brands in the world. In a second, you will be able to see a little clip about how Disneyland starts their morning, how they prepare to meet and greet all that happy crowd, knowing that this day will be the happiest day in their life and they will remember it for the rest of their life. They combine Star Wars, Marvel, and classical Mickey and Minnie in one happy place they're called Disneyland. No one ever knew how big this place will be and how much joy it will bring. As an opening in July 1955, Disney had 18 attractions, and on this day they got more than 51. Hard work and passion bring to this place life and a dream of every person in the world, and I will tell you how it all started. Walt Disney's history started on December 5th when Walt Disney was born in 1905 in Illinois. He began drawing at a very young age and was selling his paintings to neighbors and family friends. At the age of 16, Walt dropped out of school to join army but was rejected for being underage. He and his brother Roy co-founded Walt Disney Productions in 1923. The most popular creation, Mickey Mouse, was born in 1928 October. In a year after that was created Disney's Silly Symphony and introduced to the world Minnie Mouse, Donald Duck, Goofy and Pluto. In December 1939, Walt Disney Studios was opened in Burbank, California, and the head office is there until these days. During the 1950s, many animated features were produced such as Fantasia, Bambi, Alice in Wonderland, Cinderella, and Peter Pan. In 1955, Disney opened its first Disneyland theme park in California. It was a place where children and their parents could go on rides, explore and meet their familiar animated characters in a safe environment. In the same year, Mickey Mouse Clubhouse is shown on television for the first time. Walt Disney began plans to build a new theme park and experimental prototype city in Florida. He did not live to finish those plans and died in 1966. Moving to the elements of marketing communication, under the new leadership of CEO Robert Iger, Disney has focused on its core movie franchises such as Frozen, Star Wars, and Marvel. Disney's content marketing create a brand new story and then build a product around them. Also building awareness through Disney Channel, Disney website, apps, and social media. This keeps consumers interested. Disney used creative ways to help their audience experience the brand in a fresh new way. For example, roller coaster, games, apps, toys, bedspreads, and TV shows. Disney also renewed old movies, keeping them current and appealing to all ages. Disney extensively studied their audience and know that children are their primary public. For example, windows in Disney main street shops are low enough so that merchandise can be seen in pushchairs. Because of that, when consumers see the merchandise or products, they automatically relate it to the movie or a story and purchase the product. The traditional selling cycle comes in the four categories. First would be smile. They are trained to be assertively friendly. They address people by their first name. That second will be engage. Disney employees are trained to be show ready, provide communication training. They link. Disney hand out badges to the people who are on their first visit or on their birthdays. If you buy a toy, they offer you many other add-ons and accessories related to that product. And the last one will be loyalty, subscribing to other Disney products and services and making sure that the customer experience is excellent from the start to finish. Let's step up to classical conditioning, kids, adults, and the Disney World. Children and adults, they associate Disney's movies and cartoons with previous experience or events. This experience in future makes them feel happy in Disney World and enjoy the activities of amusement park. In example, children once they got experience in Disney World, they associate that moment to stimulate their purchases in the Disney shops or even to repeat the experience. Disney uses a lot of sensations to draw you into their world, and here's three of them. The first one is touch. Scientists at Disney have created a textured screen that allows viewers to feel video and images. This new development can be used on touch devices such as desktop, mobile phones, and tablets to stimulate 3D features on screen including ridges, edges, and texture. Scientists use the vibration from these devices to fool the body by mimicking the stretch and pull on the skin that would appear when a person encounters an object in real life. Next one would be sounds. Disney capitalizes on the incredible interaction between music and film and used this tool as a relaunch to classic films such as Lion King, Star Wars, and The Beauty and the Beast. According to Psychology Today, as a child, songs are associated with a general time in your life rather than specific event. And the last one, smell. Disney's air smellitizers. This is patent device found underneath the Disney parks. The device is used to emit scents in certain areas to match the surroundings. In the Main Street, USA, they use the scent of baking cookies and vanilla, and a salty sea air in the front line for the Pirates of Caribbean. We have learned that global corporations such as Disney have learned to influence our choices in what we spend our money on and how we choose to spend our free time. Even though the parents are generally the ones who make the financial decisions, children are though by the marketers to be passive consumers, where the Disney movies are almost always linked to all other Disney products. This motivates consumers to buy all products from the same brand. According to the book The Construction Disney, the power of Disney lies in its ability to make itself an object of desire, the pleasure of which it will be found only in the construction of the desire, not in its possession. This quotation links into that Walt Disney was looking to achieve from the brand and pushing to ensure that movies and television was strong. The other related products such as merchandise, theme parks, etc. paid for itself as consumers brought into the Disney dream. This brings us back to the traditional selling cycle where we mentioned that staff are trained to be extremely friendly and helpful. This is a very creative selling too, that Disney use to target children, giving them the illusion that Disney is the happiest place on earth. And for the conclusion, according to the Forbes Rich List May 2016, Walt Disney is one of the most valuable brands in the world. Disney is estimated to be worth $169 billion. It also made a profit of $9 billion and Disney revenues is $53.9 billion. As well as they have more than 185,000 employees all over the world, with Walt Disney World Park theme attendance in 2015 recorded at 137.9 million visitors in that year. In the future, Walt Disney Corporation is planning to create new movies and cartoons and bring more joy into our lives, as well as they plan to expand even more by keeping it as private information and not publishing how and where expand will take place. We all hope that they will make all our dreams come true and we'll be looking forward to that. Thank you for listening. Our appreciation.